What is up, guys? So if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, we actually got the 240SX on the ground. The SR swap is on the final stretches. We still have a lot of work to do, but I think we can get enough done tonight to actually start the car, and I'm really excited. I've been dying for this day for a long time. I actually have to head out to the auto parts store across town. I need like a long list of odds and ends for the car, and hopefully that'll be the rest of the parts we need to get this thing running. So we're gonna hit up the auto parts store across town, get all the parts we need, and hopefully we can have this thing running today. Fingers crossed. Let's just get to it. Well, I just spent an ass ton of money. I got myself a new slate because I lost mine, got the spark plugs, fluids, hose clamps, a new O2 sensor for my EM gauge, vacuum caps, vacuum line, oil filter. This added up to so much money. It's always the little stuff that gets you. This is stuff you never expect to pay a lot of money on. And then like $200 later, it's like, ew, my car is almost together. Got the parts, had to go to like 3 different stores, whatever. Got the parts, let's get back to the shop. If you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, then you're missing out, because this is what happened. But we gotta get this thing running today, so I guess let's just jump right into work. New plugs, not too exciting, but got them all gapped up, ready to go. Got the fancy iridiums this time, even though I usually like to use coppers. We'll get these in there. Coil packs are officially in, which means I can now permanently put the cover on, which is sick. A new one of these, surprisingly, is only like $60, like brand new from Nissan. Probably a little bit cheaper. Is it worth getting a new one? Or nah, don't waste my money. I'll let you guys decide. All right, guys, so now at this point, I could just put training fluid in, and that's all it is. Luckily, the shifter's out, so I could literally just pour it through the shifter. It makes my life disgustingly easy. Letting that drip in there, now I can put oil in it, and the only thing we gotta really do left, besides hook up the battery and everything, is the coolant lines behind the head. The coolant lines that go behind the head are what go to your firewall to give you heat, and the ones I ordered do not fit by any means necessary. I think I'm just gonna loop them for now and just not have heat for a week or two until my nicer ones that actually fit come in, so I can actually drive the damn car. But there's also a little line underneath that's meant to feed coolant to the turbo that I relocated. Completely forgot to cap that line off, and I hate myself for it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just shoving JB Weld in that thing. I'm not hiding it. I'm not even shameful about it. I gotta go get JB Weld and just shove it in there, and they'll seal up nice. It's a common thing. So I'm gonna go get JB Weld, seal it up. In the meantime, I'm gonna pour some oil in this bitch and hopefully get it right. That thicker 1040. Hopefully the drain plug is on. Guess we'll find out the hard way. Just want everyone to know that I unintentionally once again bought a super colorful part. The oil filter is just bright red. Screw it! Just keep adding colors. Eddie, what should I throw in here next? At this point, Eddie, I should probably get some red seats with green harnesses, right?
Perfect.
Just keep going with it.
Just keep going.
Keep going. All right, guys, so it has fluids, well, except coolant, and we got a deal. We got to handle that situation right now. Keep having to run back in the store today. Just want to get this thing done. So I'm not proud of this one. So the JB Weld, if you guys don't know what it is, it's just a 2-part epoxy that just, epoxy is just a hardened polymer, I guess you can call it. All right, so we have our hardener and we have our actual steel. This is called, what do they call this? Like liquid steel, don't they call this liquid steel? I don't know. But we don't need much. This stuff smells like ass too, by the way. Take a whiff.
Oh my God, you have to
right.
take the cap off.
Now, oh, really smell it now, Eddie. It smells like barn ass, doesn't it? Barn mixed with ass. So this is what we're gonna be doing. Like I said, I'm not proud of this one, guys, but I'm proud of this. Get her in there. Oh, ready? Now, instead of putting the hoses to the firewall, through the heater core, and back to the engine so I actually have heat, the lines I ordered don't fit by any means necessary, which means to get them running for now, I have to loop them. Guys, so there it is. It's kind of ugly, and I hate it, but I can't emphasize this enough. It's not staying like that. I want heat. It's nice for a defroster. It's nice for cold nights. It's just nice to have. We'll fix that soon enough. I just want to get my car on the road. Hate that so much. All right, last thing I do is the vacuum line. So I got to run a vacuum line to my map sensor, vacuum line to my wastegate, to run a vacuum line from my idle air control valve to my intake piping right there, which I just bought at Advance, so we should be all set. Drew tube,
What's going on?
she's ready to run, I think.
Oh boy.
I think.
Moment of truth time?
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. It's grounded. It's got oil. It's got tranny fluid. It's got everything else. I don't know. We're gonna see if it has power. I did chop the living crap out of my body harness, so hopefully I didn't ruin it. And this is always like really nerve-wracking. Oh. All right, guys. So my cam angle sensor isn't timed, so it might run kind of rough. What's that noise?
I don't know. I heard that though.
All right, let me run it again. That was weird. Front timing cover. Was it coming?
I don't know. It's right here. It's not the dipstick.
Yeah,
it's
I hope it's
here.
not my timing chain. Okay. Well, oil's coming from my cam chain tensioner, so that's cool. I think that's got a leak right there. Ew. Well, it ran, so.
Starts, it runs.
Yeah, whatever. Well guys, as you can tell, I'm on a different camera right now because I completely just destroyed the lens on my camera, my Sony. Camera just fell from the tripod and the lens is now destroyed, so I need a new lens. But we're on the iPhone right now. So, how do I turn this around? Can you not turn around mid-clip? Fuck. Alright, so as you can see, I got the valve cover off my SR. I was getting worried because like they were like, oh, your timing might be off, and I was freaking out, but we're good. Timing's all set. What I noticed was I had a slop in my chain, which is what it sounded like. My tensioner right there, as you see it, is leaking oil. It shouldn't leak oil, that should seal fine. I'm gonna pull that out, RTV the crap out of it, I guess, and then we're gonna re-tension it. We're gonna go through a bunch of cycles, tension it again, and make sure there's no slop spot, and then put it all back together. Freaking iPhone. I'm pissed. This sucks. Ugh. Alright guys, so it's all back together. We're all set. Now I just gotta wait like at least an hour for the RTV to drive. I just touched it. It's still wet. I don't have to. If I have to redo that, I'm gonna be pissed. In the meantime, I got handed like 2 sets of Miata control arms. The buddies over there in the other bay, they're Stance Miata guys, and they want a bunch of camber. So I'm literally cutting 2 inches out of these things, which is insane. I think they want like 18 degrees of camber, which I don't. Nuts. Essentially what I have to do is, this is the upper control arm. So if you shorten the upper control arm, brings the wheel in and tilts it in, of course gives you camber. So gotta take this chunk out of both of them and then weld them back together. So here we go. Cut out. They're all straight now, so I guess it's just time to send it with the welds. Drew too. Be my vice.
Vice boy. How to run dumb camber. This is what it's all about right here. This is what we come here for.
Alright guys, they're done. Look at that. I think they're pretty even. That looks pretty even. I guess that's all that matters. Hopefully they're even. Alright, so Rye's been working on this car like crazy. He actually has to pull, we're doing the clutch and the turbo on this thing. It's a big mess. This car is a mess.
Big old mess, but
This car was put together by someone who shouldn't have put a car together.
I hack, and it's time to de-hack.
So that's gonna be a lot of work. But I've been waiting forever for this RTV to like dry. I just don't want it to leak again and have to take it all apart. So, dude, how did you film with an iPhone forever? This sucks. All right, guys. So I guess it is time to run it. I'm sorry. I really apologize with this whole iPhone thing. I'm like really upset. I'm really upset with my camera. Hopefully the oil doesn't leak and I have to take it all back apart. We'll be good. Hopefully no more no more chain knock. Drew tube.
Yo. There she is. And that's it, folks.
minutes. It just goes through manifolds. It's absolutely terrifying for someone like as anxious as I am. Kind of losing my shit. But it's just cleaning glass. Yeah. I think we're good.
Bitchin'.
Sweet. Yay.
Hey.
YouTube, are you enjoying working on this car?
Does my face say it all?
Is every single bolt on that different?
Oh my god, that's the worst part. It's nothing is the same.
Either a 14, 13, a 15,
And
or
way
a
too
16.
long or way too short.
Like half these are BMW bolts.
Oh, 100%.
All right, guys. Let's hope that you could see this. I'll zoom in right here. All right. Side to side, not bad. Look at that in the outplay.
Got a football field.
That is bad, guys. The impressive thing is it didn't blow a lot of smoke.
At all.
Oh, well. Well, we're taking the paint off this intake, thank God. Clearly, he didn't watch the Chris Fix video. Because Chris Fix video told you to do this right. Don't paint your intakes, guys. Unless it's wrinkle black, then you could paint it. That looks good. In the next couple of days, you guys will see. We'll get this thing right, YouTube?
Transformation Tuesday.
We got new fenders for it. We got a hood for it, courtesy of Haggard Garage. Thank you. And yeah, we're chilling. This is exciting. And we're gonna spray paint the rest of the car because look at what? Huh? I'm not trying to bash anyone's build, but this is you're gonna see how we're gonna do very little work and we're gonna transform this. I wish we took a video like before we even started ripping it apart.
Oh my god, this thing is bad.
I mean, we have a lamp wire holding the fans together. Like, where is this thing? And then we have this huge power harness, which I don't even... Hold on, let's show them the battery location. All right, well, the battery box was right there, and it was not bolted down. So right now, we're just trying to take all the crap out of it that you could see is crap and rigged. I'm pulling the paint off the intake just for the hell of it. We're gonna repaint the valve cover, of course. I'm pulling these fuel lines right now because with the KA, you could actually skip this bracket and run the soft line straight from the rail underneath the intake and it'll look nice and clean. So I'm gonna pull those now. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited to see this transform because I am, and I know.
I am.
Yeah. Drew has been working on this hood prop. I'm impressed, dude. For what, 30 minutes now?
At least, I'd say 45.
There was like cheetah green duct tape on it. Looks great.
Still very sticky, but she's getting there.
We're cleaning her up, boys. We're getting her nice and clean.
Team effort.
Well, the tranny fell out, so that's good. See, getting these out is super easy. Getting them back in is the super difficult part. KA trannies are really weird. You actually have to put them in upside down, or else they don't fit. It's like a really...
A little higher.
Keep going, right. There we go. Gotta get her nice and clean.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
What a mess, dude. Oh my god. Look at this solid trans mount, guys.
Miserable. I don't know who in the right mind would ever...
Solid engine mounts and solid trans mounts. Rye's getting her right. Hi, Tucker. Well, guys, my camera broke, so I'm stuck on the iPhone, which really sucks. But my S13 runs. It runs pretty healthy. I'm pretty happy. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to get coolant all through the system, bleed that out, let it idle for a while, get the gauges all hooked up so I know what the hell it's actually doing, and maybe even take her for a rip. We'll see. Rise 240SX, as you can see, the Booth Mobile. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna make her nice. We're gonna make sure she drives nice and safe for Ryan for time to come. But we still gotta do the clutch and get the turbo back on, get it all sealed up, get it all set, and yeah, that's about it. I don't know, I gotta get the seats for my 240, so I did buy seats. I gotta go pick them up this weekend, and it's gonna complete the car, and of course, I'm disgustingly excited, but that's about it. I gotta find a camera lens in the morning, because I cannot use this iPhone, because this is awful, and I hate it, and you guys are probably not gonna like it either, but that's about it. I'll shut the hell up. It's been a good day. Did a lot of running around today. Got everything I wanted to get done, even though it wasn't like too much, but we're good. We are officially good. Timing chain is all set. No more oil leak, no more slap, no more nothing. We're good. So, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.